have been up to their own tricks.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to...
I was.
Then I have questions.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffer.
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past...
Forgive me for...
What do you think, Vivian?
I think. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes. It seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the... Now I think about it. The men seemed almost as if they believed, or were...
You have a keen mind, and you have your answer. To find Kupka, it may well have gone cold by...
Allow me to accompany... As luck would have it,
I'd be glad if it... Give me a moment to make ready.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Otto. Coop...
You're not going in...
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy... I won't risk any more than I have.
The Lanza and the Fang are all cooked. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for...
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. We've heard nothing from her.
Thanks.
So, what about you?
Don't look so worried. He'll be...
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle.
We shall. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
You let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Faster!
Who do you think those soldiers were?
So, Lord Cook has finally...
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Take him! Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
You...
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the fa-
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way it would seem Lord Kupk.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force.
By guile, then.
Rosina, but how will we...
And that she was Sid's other collaborator. I'll wager this.
That would certainly...
And that's exactly what I mean.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake!
Anything... Allow me. My good, we're seeking to... Well, thank you. Oh, no. Well...
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name...
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted to find...
Oh, that's easy. The owner's only a young sprig.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Can I help you?
Yes, a long-standing
Then you should ask. He's been here for years. Try the baths.
Thank... Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this photo knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know...
And
she was a...
very well. Go to the board.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been...
I beg your...
Don't play the... Stick your...
Too slow. Who are you working for?
He wanted us...
Though one could...
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat...
You're skilled with a blade. A fitting talent.
You know who I am. So what now?
That isn't my decision. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Needed to a silken soft...
A sniff, good sir.
My carpets!
Is this the Lubor's Forge?
Ah, so it was... So much for Rosina.
It was an easy Sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of...
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do...
Don't tell me you're gonna...
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that, assuming he is an ally, of course.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man. But enough of the... I want you to put an end to the trouble. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have...
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be...
Manners, Greybeard. One catches...
What did you call me?
My apologies. Follow the crystal. Oh, but that was 3.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little... Let us divide our forces.
All right. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me.
You've heard?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves pilfering us common folk, and it isn't as if we can buy...
A deposit? For what?
Information, my good man.
Light, meat and dark. Fresh from the grill. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you?
I'm not a...
Ugh, then be off with you.
You...
Don't be stupid. I just don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they... No, just...
Do you think they'll be back soon?
Lights and pods!
Just look at the detail.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Are you looking for something in particular? An excellent choice. Perhaps you should lighten your burden first. Thank you for your custom.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question.
Well, we're a stone's throw. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to... The men on the rock throw their money about like...
Is that so? I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before? Some out-of-towners picked up...
It's you. What do you want? Haven't you caused an...
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Will this suffice?
That is sense.
One of the many treasures in my collection.
All right, but not...
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain?
Bait, my boy. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's but my uncharacteristic indiscretion. They took me aside and said they could
So the pearl was your
I thought they'd asked for more. A small price to pay for admittance to the... But enough about my little act.
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're big. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private gut. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off...
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Roz... I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about? Before.
Let's go. All right.
I'll take it from...
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord.
All the silver and stone...
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon.
Of course.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about... But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road...
Because these crystals are no longer the property you're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of...
Royalists?
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected... And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, We are duty-bound.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up. Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the...
Greybeard! Such a shame you didn't have more of an...
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your I hardly expected one so venerable to...
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the... Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of addressing... Until you two came along, that it... Well, we'd better get these... It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Well, Clive. To tell the truth, you and those left behind have been...
Thank you. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust. I saw you pluck it from one...
Oh, dear.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield.
No. Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here. Any friend of mine who sees you...
Thank you.
And please, feel free to tell them that Rosina Dalamil...
Umia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs.
The juiciest meat from greens.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Silver platters, sweet incense.
Ha! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Back to the Fang now, at least.
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang.
Then allow me to... Drake's Fang is current. Tolmeki and Walud are ally, but no nation has ever before...
Not by choice.
And there's more. I fear there may be more. If you're determined to beard the lions, I've lost one.
I don't plan on dying.
Well, so long as you have a...
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on? There it is, Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize That spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
What are they stored?
What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did.
Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty. Let's bring them from Ash.
Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. Dalmekia's finest. Stairs. This must be the way out.